Basketball is a sport that has been around for over a century, and throughout its history, there have been a number of teams that have made their mark on the game. From dynasties that dominated for years on end to teams that managed to achieve greatness in a short amount of time, the NBA has seen its fair share of successful clubs. Welcome to Who's Number 1. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 basketball clubs of all time. We'll explore each team's history, notable players, and most significant accomplishments. Let's get to it. Number 10, Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks were founded in 1968 and quickly won their first NBA championship in 1971, led by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who was then known as Lou Alcindor. Despite this early success, the team struggled to reach the same heights until 2021, when they won their second NBA championship. The Milwaukee Bucks are named after the state animal of Wisconsin, the white-tailed deer. The Bucks' most legendary player is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Other notable players include Ray Allen, who helped lead the team to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2001, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, who won back-to-back NBA MVP awards in 2019 and 2020 and led them to the championship in 2021. He is a legend in the making. Number 9, New York Knicks. The New York Knicks are one of the NBA's most storied franchises, with a history that dates back to 1946. Their iconic blue and orange color scheme was inspired by the New York City flag, and their home court, the Madison Square Garden, is widely considered to be one of the most famous and historic arenas in the world. They were originally known as the Knickerbockers, as a reference to the city's Dutch heritage, as the name was often used to refer to the early Dutch settlers who lived in what is now New York, but are now simply known as the Knicks. The Knicks have two NBA championships, one in 1970 and 1973. Despite a lack of recent success, the Knicks remain one of the league's most recognizable teams and have a passionate fan base that spans the globe. The Knicks have had a number of legendary players over the years, such as Walt Frazier, who led them to their two championships, Patrick Ewing, and Willis Reed. A notable recent player is Carmelo Anthony, who led the team to the playoffs in 6 consecutive seasons from 2011 to 2016. Number 8, Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have a short history in the league, as they were founded in 1988, but they are already one of the greatest franchises ever, having won 3 NBA championships. Led by Alonzo Mourning and Dwayne Wade, the Heat won their first championship in 2006. They repeated winning back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013, having assembled what is considered one of the greatest super teams of all time, led by superstars LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. Dwayne Wade is the Heat's most legendary player, having won the 3 championships with the team and being named NBA Finals MVP in one of them, all while playing 14 seasons for them. Another notable player is LeBron James, who, despite being on the team just 4 seasons, helped it win back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013. Other important players in the franchise's history are Alonzo Mourning and Chris Bosh. Number 7, Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons were founded in 1941 and have been a staple of the NBA ever since. They were originally based in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and were known as the Fort Wayne-Zollner Pistons before moving to Detroit in 1957. While the team has experienced its fair share of ups and downs over the years, it is best known for its Bad Boys era in the late 1980s and early 1990s, when the team won back-to-back championships in 1989 and 1990. They have won a total of 3 NBA championships, the latest one being in 2004. The Pistons' most legendary player is, without a doubt, Isaiah Thomas. Other players that have become Piston legends are Joe Dumars, Chauncey Billups, and Ben Wallace, who was a 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year. There is also Grant Hill, who was a 7-time NBA All-Star with the team. Number 6, Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers were founded in 1946 and have a long and storied history. They were originally known as the Syracuse Nationals and played in Syracuse, New York, before moving to Philadelphia in 1963. They named the team after the year 1776, which is when the Declaration of Independence was signed in Philadelphia. They have won 3 NBA championships, in the years 1955, 1967, and 1983. The 76ers have had a number of notable players over the years, such as Wilt Chamberlain, Allen Iverson, Moses Malone, and Charles Barkley, but their most legendary player is Julius Erving, who played for the team from 1976 to 1987, and led them to their third and latest championship. Number 5. San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs were founded in 1967 as the Dallas Chaparrals before moving to San Antonio and being renamed as the Spurs in 1973. The team's name is meant to reflect the city's rich history of horsemanship and the cattle industry. Spurs are a type of metal implement worn on cowboy boots to help the rider control the horse. The San Antonio Spurs have won 5 NBA championships, all of them in a span of 15 years, in 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014. The Spurs have been a model of consistency over the years, making the playoffs in 22 consecutive seasons from 1998 to 2019. The Spurs have had a number of notable players, such as David Robinson, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, or Kawhi Leonard, who was named Finals MVP in their last championship run. However, the Spurs' greatest player is Tim Duncan, who played for the team for his entire career, from 1997 to 2016, earning 2 MVPs along the way and being a key player in all of the 5 championships of the franchise. Number 4. Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors were founded in 1946 and have had their fair share of success over the years. The team's recent run of dominance, which included 3 championships in 4 years from 2015 to 2018, has further cemented its status as one of the all-time greats. The Warriors were originally based in Philadelphia before moving to San Francisco in 1962. The franchise has won 7 NBA championships throughout its history, and they are the current reigning champions of the NBA. They won their championships in 1947, 1956, 1975, 2015, 2017, 2018, and 2022. The Warriors made history in 2016, when they finished the regular season with a record of 73 wins and 9 losses, something that had never been done before. Some Warriors legends are Rick Barry, Chris Mullin, and Nate Thurmond. In recent years, though, Stephen Curry has emerged as one of the league's top players and has cemented his place as the franchise's greatest player. Klay Thompson is also worth mentioning, as he has been a fundamental part of the team's success in the last decade. Number 3. Chicago Bulls. Founded in 1966, the Chicago Bulls became one of the most iconic teams in NBA history during the 1990s, thanks to the dominance of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. The Bulls have won 6 championships throughout their history, all in the 1990s, from 1991 to 1993, and from 1996 to 1998, completing 2 three-peat runs in the same decade. The team is best known for the success of Michael Jordan, widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time. Jordan won the Bulls all of their 6 NBA championships and was named NBA Finals MVP in all 6 series. Scottie Pippen, another key player during the Bulls' dominant run, was named to the NBA All-Defensive Team 10 times and won the same 6 championships with the team. Other notable players include Dennis Rodman, who won 3 championships with the Bulls and was known for his rebounding and defensive abilities, and Derrick Rose, who was named MVP in 2011. In 1996, they accomplished a very difficult feat, finishing the regular season with a 72-10 record, something that had never been done before. The record lasted 20 years, until the Warriors broke it in 2016. Number 2. Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics were founded in 1946 and quickly became one of the dominant teams in the NBA, winning 11 championships in 13 seasons from 1957 to 1969. They are called the Celtics to honor Boston's large Irish population, many of whom are descendants of the Celts. The Celtics won the NBA championship 8 seasons in a row, from 1959 to 1966, something that has never been repeated, and won 8 more in the years 1968, 1969, 1974, 1976, 1981, 1984, 1986, and 2008. They are the most achieved franchise along with the Lakers with 17 NBA championships. The Celtics have obviously had a number of notable players to win so many championships, but there are two of them who stand out. There is the legendary Bill Russell, who won 11 championships with the team and was known for his dominant defense and rebounding, and there is Larry Bird, who won 3 championships with the team and was one of the league's top players in the 1980s. Both Russell and Bird played 13 seasons for the franchise. Other Celtic legends are Bob Cousy and John Havlicek. Another player worth mentioning is Paul Pierce, who led them to their latest championship in 2008 and played 15 seasons for them. Number 1. Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers were founded in 1947 as the Minneapolis Lakers before moving to Los Angeles in 1960. The team got its name from the state of Minnesota, which is known as the Land of 10,000 Lakes, when it moved to LA. The name remained the same. The Lakers are the most popular and recognizable team in the NBA, with a global fan base, and it has a long and storied history, with some of the greatest players in NBA history having played for them. These include Kobe Bryant, who played for the team for 20 seasons, winning 5 championships and becoming one of the most dominant scorers in NBA history along the way, Magic Johnson, who played for the team from 1979 to 1991 and briefly in 1996, won 5 championships with the team and was known for his passing and leadership, Shaquille O'Neal, who played for the team from 1996 to 2004, won 3 championships with the team and was one of the most dominant centers in NBA history, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who played for the team from 1975 to 1989, won 5 championships and is one of the greatest of all time, and Jerry West, who played for them for 14 seasons and was one of the best players of his era. Wilt Chamberlain also has to be mentioned, as, even though he played for the team for only 5 seasons, he also forms part of Lakers history. The Los Angeles Lakers have won a total of 17 NBA championships in their long history, their latest one coming in 2020, led by LeBron James. And with that, we conclude our journey through the top 10 basketball clubs of all time. Each team on this list has left an indelible mark on the history of the NBA, and on the history of basketball, and only time will tell which franchises further cement their legacy as one of the greats, and which ones fall off the list, to be replaced by new winning franchises. If you have liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment what your favorite team is. And don't forget to subscribe so as not to miss any of our videos. This is Who's Number 1. See you next time.